During the financial crisis in 2008, we had roughly 2 trillion of missing liquidity in trade finance, and we are getting back to this huge credit gap. So the Asian Development Bank estimates 1.6 trillion as a gap for this year, mostly in developing countries or development regions such as East Asia, where we start. And so our goal is to bridge small medium enterprises who have the need for cash liquidity with institutional investors who are interested in this kind of asset class. Liquiz runs blockchain in the back end, and this is innovative because it solves efficiency problems in the current system of securitization. So you have a lot of middlemen, intermediaries, which you don't necessarily need anymore. So in the past, without the technology, it didn't make sense, economically, to create a security for a $100,000 invoice. But if you can standardize it and create such a security on the press of a button based on blockchain technology, that makes a lot of sense, because you have a standardized product, you don't need custodians and intermediaries anymore, and you can create a secondary market which has more liquidity. So when a buyer and a seller engage in such a trade and issue a digital asset via Liquiz, the innovative part of this token is actually the smart contract. In the beginning, it's quite straightforward and only encapsulates information such as the duration of the trade, volume, and the legal contract underlying it. But we imagine and envision a much more complicated and complex smart contract that can seamlessly be integrated into other ERP systems, other more supply chain related processes, logistic companies, etc. And therefore you create more transparency. And the more transparency you have in relation to the asset, the better the pricing.